coming through with a quick update. We should be straight. I'm still at the same company that I'm at. Had to record this shit again because I should have just used my Bluetooth headset, but it is what it is. I'm at the current company. It was rough that first month, which I started up in June. We was pulling that dry van freight, and the dry van freight wasn't playing what I'm getting paid where I'm at now. The place where I'm at is cool, so I'm basically trying to make sure like my output per cutoff, because today is cutoff Wednesday by 1400. I'm trying to make sure I get like 5 loads in, and this week I was able to do 5 loads. So far it seems like it's cool. Last week's check was pretty good, but I would call that a fluke because based off how much I got paid off that load, like off the loads I did, I basically got paid like 2,300, being percentage pay and all that, but it was because I had a load that rolled over because I had to come back to Oklahoma to bring that load back, and it wasn't on that check. So that whole gross for that week was like 9,000 or some change. But the prime freight seemed cool though. It is more work. Definitely gotta pay attention to like the load temps and all that, make sure everything right. And sleep is like, the sleep schedule is like mixed and all that. So I gotta sleep where I can, when I can and all that. But it's, so far it's been cool. I did put in a 30-day notice. We're gonna see what's happening at the end of the 30 days, whether I'm gonna stay in that. Seems like it's cool though. This is my like, I think this is like my first week doing 5 loads. So last week I did like 4. Well, I want to see what 5 weeks worth of loads, how much that's gonna pay me in like the gross. I think this gross will probably be up to like maybe 7. So I got to do my math and shit. But I think I might stick around because another thing is I'm not trying to have too many damn 1099 jobs, like too many stubs by the time it's time to do my taxes and shit. So far this year, I'm only going to, like, when tax time comes, I'm only going to have like 2 1099s. And I want to keep it that way. Next year, I want it to be 1. So if I stay here, it'll be cool for when I do my taxes for like 2023 and shit. What else been going on? Some interesting things now that I'm not like pissed because like, well, I wouldn't really say I'm pissed, but it'd be some stupid shit that go on the road and shit, man. Like when I was in Louisville, Kentucky, headed towards Tennessee, some dumbass dude that was on the road. There's no reason that you should be on the interstate. First of all, we downtown Louisville, you know, I-65, when you're going through downtown, you might have been homeless or some shit, but dude ass was like on the road, and it looked like he was trying to like commit suicide or some shit. Like he was trying to, like, it was just weird by the way he was moving and shit. Like, it was like he was walking, then he was running. I don't know if he was trying to get all the way past, but you shouldn't really be on the interstate. And the thought that went in my mind was, he must think that I'm supposed to like swerve out the way to like not kill him or something like that. And in my mind, I'm just trying to think logically, man. How they told me in driving school, like if you see a deer, you're not supposed to swerve, right? You're supposed to go straight through. In that situation, that's how I viewed old boy. Because I'm not about to try to like kill everybody else because your dumb ass is on the interstate trying to like cross. Like, this is not no fucking pedestrian crosswalk, my guy. What the fuck is you doing on the interstate? So I'm gonna treat your ass like a fucking deer. Hopefully I don't get like no backlash because I would like to have unfiltered thoughts and shit, man. It's the way I think sometimes. Like, I try to use logic and shit. But if you stupid enough to walk in front of a fucking truck, man, well, get your reward, stupid motherfucker. You know how they say stupid prize, what, do stupid things, you get stupid prizes and shit. So I'm supposed to shed a tear because of your stupidity, man. It seems like in these days that stupidity has increased. There's a lot of stupid shit going on the road. And then the other instance, when I was in Ohio, I'm in this right lane, right? You got traffic going the other direction, I'm going this direction. So basically I'm going north, and the other traffic going south. Why the dude that was coming from the south lane, whatever, basically the left lane all the way over there, he swerves, he gonna move all the way over here to this side of the road where I'm at, right? And then swerve and keep moving. So I'm going this way, and dude coming towards me. And I guess he thought I was supposed to like swerve or like get scared or some shit like that. But that's a whole nother instance where like, if you stupid enough to get in front of this truck, he might have been drunk, but if you gotta die, you just gotta die. Because you're a stupid motherfucker. You shouldn't be like driving on the road. Like, you shouldn't even, like, I just don't understand people these days. Why would you come out here like that, man? Like, why would you do that? You think you would scare me? I'd rather you be in the dirt. If this truck gotta be the vehicle that'll download you 6 feet deep into the earth, yes, download 6 feet deep into the earth. I'm gonna download you into the earth, nigga. It's too much dumb shit going on. So I was pissed off. And this was like early in the morning and shit. Like 3 a.m. type shit. But then I cooled off, went on with my day and shit. But it seemed like people been wanting to get themselves, like they've been wanting to delete themselves these days and shit, man. And on that same token, man, what else? In terms of like what happened like a couple of months ago, right? With the truck. The truck, when it burnt down and shit, like, I always got to give thanks to Mad Trucker Nation for like coming through though on that. Because y'all didn't have to do that given the times that we're living in right now. Seeing how the economy is like, it's at a low point right now. So I'm always gonna appreciate that shit, because people don't really like look out for them. Like, in my whole life, I can count on like on my one hand how many times people looked out, and it haven't even been over like 5 times. So it's been a few people who looked out for me, and I remember those people who looked out and shit. But man, at that time, that was a very low point, man. Like, anything could have happened and shit, but I'm glad I made it through. And I always got to give all praises to the Most High, because I got up, I came up with a plan, and I kept that shit moving. Because at my weakest moments, anything could have went down. Like, I could have done anything, would have been possible at that moment. Like, just think about, like, you have nothing, and you could anything, like a nigga. Like, I'm not no violent person no more, or at all. I'm gonna just say at all. But like, if somebody tried you, man, and you at this point in your life at your lowest, right? And all dude had to say, like, all he had to do was say, it couldn't even be something big, but it could be big at that moment. And you could just, like, go berserk on buddy ass. But I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I was able to release all that damn energy, all that stress and shit. Because it definitely could have went a whole nother way and shit, but it didn't go another way. I just got up the next day and I started planning, plotting for a comeback. And ever since that moment, it made me realize, ever since losing that truck, the potential that I had, and how low-key wasted time over the years. Even though I was able to buy a house, I was able to pay off the truck and all that, I wasted a lot of potential. Let's see, I've been in this trucking game since like 2016, 17. I probably could have been out further. I'm 32. But a lot of ideas start sparking after that situation. Like, how can I make my money grow and all that? And with me losing that truck, I started thinking about a lot of things and shit. So now that the market is down, I start looking at freaking stocks and stuff. And how I've really, like, I kind of always know about stocks, because I watched this one dude, MTR, he was talking about that shit. Mediocre tutorial reviews and shit. And then later on this year, roughly about a couple of weeks ago, I found this dude on YouTube named Big Truck Series Reviews talking about stocks and shit. But what Big Truck was talking about, he was going into depth. But what you really should invest in. He was basically saying what he would invest in and what's been working for him. And I'm pissed off because I've been subscribed to him, but I really wasn't really like on his channel like that until like I don't know, I was like curious, like what this dude about? Because I thought he was a trucking channel. So I dug a little deep, and then I see that this dude just ain't all entertainment. He entertaining as fuck, but he also has a wealth of knowledge on like finance and shit. So like I've been studying like the stock market and shit, and like the moves that he been making. And when it comes to the stock market, I think that's like a long-term game and shit. For me, definitely like a long-term game. Like I want to see like if I put this much in, what's gonna happen in the next 5 to 10 years? How much money I'm gonna gain off of that? Because when it comes to these stocks, what I've learned about it is by watching Homeboy and doing the research, that the best thing to invest in is dividend-paying stocks. Basically, them dividend-paying stocks pay every quarter and all that. Some of them pay annually, and some of them pay semi-annually. But it's like when it comes to those stocks, it's like basically having like a glorified bank account. Because at my Navy Federal, I get paid like 0.47 cents, 0.47% or whatever every quarter. Whereas if I put my money in stocks, dividend-paying stocks, I can get a higher yield every quarter. There's a couple of them out there. Like I got a couple of stocks that I bought that be paying like 50 cents, $1. So that's my mindset right now. And also, freaking PayPal got like an online bank account where you can like get 1.80% annually to grow your money and shit. I've been looking into them online bank accounts. They got a couple of them out there like that they be paying like 3%. I'm taking it slow with that shit. What else been going on? So another thing too to mention, ever since what happened with that truck is sparked like ambition. Like I'm running on all cylinders. Like I'm like very hungry. I'm very ambitious right now. But I have to be careful with it too, to take it slow, because the original plan was to try to get a truck within 6 months, right? So from June all the way up to December, I was thinking I need to get back to my position, to where I was at. But nah, I don't think right now is the best time for me to try to rush back into trucking, given what the market looks like. You know, you got some people out there saying that it's a normal market. I think HT was talking about it, and Cooley. It's very doable. But for me, the way I'm looking at it, I'll have it thought out in my mind is, okay, I'm at this 1099 gig, right? And everything is profit. And if I can maintain, let's say $1,500 to $2,000 per week, and by the end of the year, that net profit, like all my money, like that I take on from it, be like maybe 80,000. I'm cool with that for now. So I can just play. I can like keep stacking and do my baby steps for my plan. Cause that's all. I've always been that type of dude, ducks in a row type of cat. I'm not about to jump out there. Everything just got to be right with me. I'm somewhat like my dad and shit, cause my dad was like a strict dude. Like, you just have to have everything in a row. You got to get this done, and this done, and then I can step out there. So right now, the way I'm seeing it is, I'm gonna stick to this 1099 position and plot out the future. I'm only 32. I'm still relatively young, and eventually, when the time comes, I'm gonna strike, and then I'm gonna get my truck. It has to be a pre-emissions truck. And since we're on that topic of pre-emissions trucks, you know, like this country is going to be like emissions free by 2030 for the cars, right? That's what they saying they wanted to be done. 2030, and semi trucks about 2040. So that means I still got time. So if I get my truck this year, next year, or the year after that, I still got up until 2040 to get that truck. I just have to plot things out. I've been thinking also on I can use this 1099 position to invest in properties as well. I can see that being done. I just gotta stay out here. I ain't got shit else going on at home. So I'm thinking about, I seen like a multi-family apartment. Like damn, like ever since I lost the truck, I seen like that was how obtainable it was. An apartment that had like 6 bedrooms, it had 2 floors and shit, man. And I'm like, damn. And I had this thought back then, I could have easily bought that damn apartment and shit. It was around like 67,000 up. I don't even want to say the area. I almost said it, but I could have easily got that, and then I would have had 2 properties I own and shit. But it's all about planning, stacking your bread, and thinking things out. So I definitely want to get into real estate. I'm already in the stock market, and I'm thinking about other things as well, like something in the tech industry, something that involves like a job that I can do outside of the truck, like cybersecurity, something like that. I think I'm able to do some things like that. I think that's obtainable. I don't want to be in the truck forever. It's just funny how like me losing that damn truck has like put another fire in me, right along with the people who had donated to me in Mad Trucker Nation. But there is a different type of fire in me now, like a bigger, ambitious fire, and a more calculated individual. So I see a lot of things. I can see the potential in things. I just have to like take it one step at a time and get to where I need to get to. So I'm definitely not in a rush to get back into the truck. Eventually I will get my own authority, but there's no rush and shit. It's all baby steps and shit. The way I can see it happening, it can definitely work. And I'm very good at saving my money and shit, so that's not going to be a problem either. And if I were you, right now, given what's going on in the country, the turmoil that we're going through right now, I can only say that it's only going to get worse. I don't think it's going to get any better. They say they wanted shit to go back to normal, but this is the new normal. We're not going back to the old normal. Ever since what happened in 2019, 2020, things are not going to go back to normal. Things are in a big paradigm shift. Like everything is changing, man. So if I were you, I would hold on to the job that you have. And I'm gonna say it without saying it. Get you some provisions, like get you some food, like stack up on grains and all that, water. You know what I'm saying, man. Get your ammunition up. What else? Get you a Berkey. I got me a Berkey. I'm glad that I put that Berkey in my house. I got a Berkey in there. Basically what a Berkey is, it filters out water and it turns it clean. So you can dump, like say, I don't know, you got a river next to where you live at or some shit, or you might got a well or something like that, or you got tap water. You can take that tap water, dump it into the Berkey, and then the Berkey is gonna like filter out that water. It's gonna take out like all the nasty shit that's in there. And that Berkey, it can last up to like 8 years. I got 2 filters in there, but I'm planning on getting probably like 2 more filters. So get your Berkey game up and all that. But yeah, I'm in good spirits right now. Everything running smooth. I can see a lot of good things happening. My damn credit is shot up too. Like my credit looking good. Got nice ass credit cards and shit. I got a lot of shit planned out, man. And plus, I got to get my passport again, man. It's about time that I start going overseas and seeing, like, I need to open up the map to the world and see what's out there, man. It's like GTA. I need to explore it, man. I already got the whole United States map unlocked by driving this truck and shit. So now I need to hop on that plane and explore this world and see what else is in this world. I ain't trying to be tied down to one location and all that, but that's probably like a whole another video. But yeah, everything's on the up and up. I'm definitely not trying to allow any negative thoughts to enter into my mind. I'm trying to stay focused and try to just like build that foundation up, man. About time that I start acting in my damn purpose and shit, man. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself that. And I just gotta stay the course. Motivated. I'm not letting nothing like deter me, none of that shit, man. I'm very focused. I'm probably more, it's funny, I'm probably more serious than I was before. Since the damn truck burnt on fire, now realizing that like I didn't wasted fucking time and shit, man. I'm mad at myself, but I just gotta do better. So yeah, that's pretty much like a little update on this video and shit, man. I'll do this YouTube shit. What else, man? I think I'm gonna end it right there, man. Salute to Mad Trucker Nation, man. Thank y'all for like coming through for your boy. Whenever I feel like doing another video, I will do it. But don't expect your boy to do that. I'm not really like a YouTube nigga and shit. I'm really like a background nigga. I would just be chilling, playing music, like playing beats and shit, and like trying to learn some shit now. And definitely trying to grow spiritually. But yeah, that's the end of